here at SewEndipitous. Happy Friday morning, and everybody say whoop whoop. So I am so excited to be on video with you guys this morning. As you know, there have been no videos Saturday through today. I have been traveling to Nashville for the SVP Worldwide Global Sewing Summit. Say that 6 times real fast. I can't even say it once clearly, but I have missed you guys so much.
What's SVP?
So, when Steve looked at me, I was like, what did I say wrong? SVP, so those that do not know, it is Singer, Husqvarna Viking for the V, and P is FOF, and of course they're global worldwide. So yes, that is SVP. I think everybody around here, well,
no.
I was going to say probably knows, but maybe not, but SVP.
I barely know, and I work here.
I'm not even going to make a comment on that, guys. You know that was a perfect window for a little sister to make a dig. But I'm not going to do it. But I truly did miss you guys. I have so much information to share about my trip, but I'm not going to share it this morning because I am so far behind on showing you the things that I have promised for a week or two I'm going to show you. So this morning I'm going to be showing you the collection Merrily On High, which I was supposed to do a week and a half ago. But we are going to take a quick look at that in detail this morning. Also some other new books that's in the shop and some new puzzles for the year because it's that time of year. Now I will say before I get started, Steve dinged me right as we got ready to go on camera and told me I did not wear the appropriate color shirt, that I was clashing with the fabric. Now, I'm going to point out, I get yelled at that I do not wear color because I'm always in black, as you guys know. So the one morning I thought I would be cheery and put on a cheery color, I've already been dinged. I'm just pointing it out. Okay, Steve, do we want to dive into the fabric first or all of the little notion goodies and stuff?
Let's do the notions first.
Notion goodies first. I'm with you. First, I want to point out we finally got back in stock the big giant bow quilted pattern or whatever the name of it is. We've got it back in again. We have been sold out so many times on this pattern. Now we still have the one that is the rag quilt version, but this is the original version. We showed it again last week with that beautiful plaid from Lewis and Irene. But anyway, we have those back in stock. Steve, are they back on the website as well?
No.
He is saying
they will be in just a little bit. They were. I saw them on my list of
to-dos.
To-dos.
Boy,
yes.
had a lot of to-dos yesterday because I was back in town. And listen, it was not my fault. FedEx or UPS, I don't know who it was, but dropped how many bolts of fabric up in the shop? Almost 70.
I put in 74 SKUs yesterday.
So 74 new bolts of fabric, guys, just in one day. We keep saying we're running out of room, but somehow we make it happen. I don't even know. But Steve has been a little busy, so some of the things I show you this morning in regards to the fun side stuff that's not fabric may or may not be on the website. And I'm going to go with may not because I don't even know if he's got to the paperwork of this. But the quilted bow pattern is back in. With that being said, we have I don't think we've had this one before. We had the Playful Pre-Cut Quilts book, but I don't think we've had the More Playful Pre-Cut Quilts book before. Love this book. I love the first one. Definitely love the second one. Look at that. That's just a cute traditional Christmas quilt, to say the least. But there is some fun stuff in here, some scrap busters. Get the book, dig into your scraps or definitely your pre-cuts. It's going to be layer cake, jelly roll, charms, mini charms friendly. And once again, that is called More Playful Pre-Cut Quilts and not on the website. It is not on the website.
Literally, that is the images that I was downloading when you said, I'm ready for the video.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right. So we're going to look over here real quick. It's that time of year. We always get our puzzles in about midsummer because, guys, let's be real. It's too hot to be outside. Sometimes you need a break from sewing, and most sewers, crafters love a good puzzle. And then also we get them this time of year because a lot of people start Christmas shopping. So we've got some new puzzles in this year. I'm going to start with the small ones. These are great for gift giving. Only 300 pieces. If you know someone that loves quilting and loves puppies, so stinking cute. This reminds me of some of Steve's, I don't know if they were cards or a calendar you did one year.
Both.
Both. It was so stinking cute. Here's one for the cat lover. Once again, this is only 300 pieces. This is called Comfortable Cat, and this one was called Adorable Puppies. 300 and 300 pieces. Now, for those of you that are like me, you want a little more on the pieces. This is a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. This is called When Mama's Away. I feel like this is what Dizzy, my Yorkie, does, is have a party when I'm gone. Excuse me, I apologize. But anyway, so super cute. Right in the sew room. So fun. Another 1,000-piece puzzle. If you're, once again, sorry guys, into cats, you got some patchwork quilts behind you, some little stash, and then of course look at those beautiful blue eyes of that cat. So cute. This is called White Kitten and Quilts. And last but not least, I don't know if a jigsaw puzzle is a jigsaw puzzle without a bunch of blue skies and the lighthouse, because I feel like growing up, every puzzle Mom, my grandmother, my aunts did, they all had all this blue sky and a lighthouse. Do you remember that,
Yep.
Steve? It was like constant and forever. Anyway, this one is called Lighthouse Quilt, and it is a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, and it finishes out at 20 by 27. So for those of you that want to beat the heat, but maybe you need a little sewing break, the jigsaw puzzle is here. If you want to gather some before winter, because that's what we did back in the mountains during the winter. A nice snowstorm would come. You'd have good food, good conversation around a jigsaw puzzle. So I'm in love. Not on the website, I'm assuming?
Nope.
They literally just landed yesterday evening. And Steve was in the middle of those 70-some bolts of fabric. So,
Evie Watson says, love the puzzles.
who did?
Evie Watson, yeah.
Oh, yes.
And Julie Chapman says, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Julie Troutman. Edie, I love a jigsaw puzzle. I can't tell you how many Steve has bought me of Wizard of Oz. And then also, Lori had bought me one. I haven't got to work it yet, but it is a massive, huge, I want to say it's a 30,000-piece Wizard of Oz puzzle. I'm obsessed. Cannot wait. Never do I get a break like that. Because I'm one of these people, Steve's shaking his head like he knows I'm never going to get to that until I quit doing the hustle, which I'll probably never quit doing the hustle. But I'm one of these people, if I dump out a box of puzzle, Steve, what do? I'm working until it's done.
I was like, I don't know, work the puzzle.
No, my butt is
yeah.
glued in the seat. Like there is no sleep there. Well, I mean, I will eat because I will snack as I'm working a puzzle. But I cannot dump a puzzle out and not work it till it's done. It drives me insane.
Some Judy Garland movie playing in the background, yeah.
Yes.
Good morning, Lori Baker.
Good morning, Miss Lori Baker. Okay, so we talked about the books. We talked about getting the giant bow pattern back. We talked about the puzzle pieces. Steve, I think we're ready to jump into the fabric.
Okay.
Okay, so as promised, we are going to be talking about Merrily On High. This is a fabric collection that was designed by Sweetfire Road. It is a Moda designer, and we love some Jackie MacDonald. She is absolutely amazing.
Sweetest human being.
I was going to say, her and Steve became fast friends many years ago. When I don't know if her first collection was out or it was on order, but Steve and her go back that far, right?
Yes. Actually, on the SewEndipitous YouTube channel, I think it might be among the first videos that we ever did. Yeah. I interviewed her, and it got so long, I had to split it into 3 parts because I just love her.
Welcome to SewEndipitous. Yeah, she is lovely. So we're going to be talking about her collection this morning. If I'm not mistaken, this is her very first Christmas collection. So I was super excited when I seen it with Miss Moda Tracy when I was ordering fabrics. The fabric was beautiful, but when I seen that Miss Jackie done it with Sweetfire Road, I was like, I am in and obsessed. Okay, so real quick before we flip through the fabric, you guys have already seen the table runner here that Diane Quirk done. with the Merrily On High fabric. This is the Spring Fling Table Runner. It is a quilt as you go. Absolutely adorable. Came out amazing. My dry allergies are killing me this
While
morning.
you're coughing, Margaret Chappelle says, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Margaret.
Miss seeing you this week. I was visiting Rock Hill and you were out of the shop.
Oh, no. You know, I will tell you, it is so many times that our citizens of SewEndipitous that do not live local, they will travel into town, and I'm never not in the shop unless I'm on a business trip, but it will never fail. It seems like when I am out of town, the citizens that are far, it's like that's the days they're here. I am so sorry I missed you, Miss Margaret. Anything else, Steve, before I continue?
Nope, this is caught up. So.
Okay, perfect. Now, this is a new sample that you guys have not seen yet. Diane Quirk also did this one. It is called Elvira. Now, it is a GE pattern design, and in the pattern, there's four different sizes. This is the crib size. So super cute. She's got those pink gingerbread men on the back with the peppermint candy canes. We will see that in just a little bit. This quilt was quilted by the Wandering Thread, which is Miss Laura Phillips. She did an amazing job. I was trying to look. I can't remember the name of this design, but anyway, it is poinsettias that is actually in the quilting design. So stinking cute. So we are going to look at this, but it's always nice to have a couple samples, don't you think, Steve, of the fabric?
And Margaret said, I will come see you again.
Yay!
And Miss Melissa Dellery has hopped on. She says, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Melissa. I hope you are well. Okay, we're going to start this collection off by looking at these yummy, yummy snowflakes. Let me go ahead and get the ruler, Steve, real quick. So if you're looking right here, you can see that snowflake is coming out of that 1-inch square, just a little bit on each side. You can see this little small one. It is in about that 1/2-inch square. Steve, I'm probably going to go get some water in a minute.
I would say it's probably a good idea.
I should never have ate before I came online because my allergies start acting up.
We can get Brenda.
Do you care to give me a bottle of water, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Okay, guys, so back at the snowflakes. So we've got the red, we've got the pink, the lighter green, and the darker green on the light off-white background. These are the colors that you're going to see throughout this collection. The only color in the collection that's really not represented here is that goldy color of the gingerbread, but you will see that shortly. Thank you, Miss Erica. Here we've got the same snowflake. It is the red background with the white snowflakes.
Oh, it's getting lots of hearts.
I love it too. Now, this one's probably not going to show up on camera, but this print is just in the white tone on tone. So you're going to get these snowflakes in these three options: white on red, or all the multiple colors on the off-white. Yeah, I assume this will get a lot of hearts, Steve, because I'm absolutely...
Okay, stop and drink.
He says stop and drink. Did you have questions or comments for me?
No, just need you to stop and drink.
It will or will not help. I'll be coughing.
Reminds me of Miss Annie on buyAnnie.com. I love, she always stops and takes her drink. Yes.
She does stay or tries to stay hydrated. She's a woman on the go. Okay, so here we are into these holly leaves. This is the red background with that off-white, and then you can see a little bit of that pink popping through. Is the color showing up, Steve, or do I need to get a white piece? We're good. You got the light green in the back with a little bit of darker green, and you got those red holly berries on there. So cute. This one is one of my favorites with this print because you got the off-white background, but you're pulling in those pink berries along with the red berries, and of course the lighter green with that dark green accent. So absolutely love. So you've got that print in 3 colors.
Lots of hearts. And Elizabeth Hurley Rife just popped on.
Miss Elizabeth, I hope you are well. That's my daddy's cousin.
Which makes her our cousin too.
Yes, I know that. But I always say daddy's cousin because her and dad were like thick as thieves when they were young. I love hearing about it. And it always warms my heart when she pops in, for sure. That sidetracked me because that made me
Sorry.
so happy. No, that's a positive. Because here at Serendipitous, we try to talk about things that are handmade and things that are important all the time. And one of the things that Steve and I have talked about over the years in business, no matter what business you're in, is handwritten notes. And Miss Elizabeth, over the years, has written me several letters or just little cards, and I keep those. One, she has a beautiful penmanship, beautiful script, but something that someone sits down and actually handwrites out versus a typed note or letter means so much. So that was where my head went instantly, was seeing Miss Elizabeth's handwriting. Welcome to Serendipitous. Okay, back with our collection. Once again, this is called Merrily On High. You got that beautiful pink background. I'm assuming that's figgy pudding. We're going to go with that. Or maybe it's a gingerbread cake, now that I'm thinking gingerbread man. The reason I got figgy pudding on my brain is Tracy Perks, her mega Christmas quilt. Remember, she's got figgy pudding in there. You've got the little gingerbread heart with the icing on it, and you got your candy canes. And then, of course, last but not least, you got your little gingerbread men dancing. And it's all tossed, so non-directional on that. We've got it in a couple of colors. This beautiful pink background. You've got it in this beautiful red background. Now, this one here omits the pink. So if you're trying to stay more traditional, you may be drawn to that one. I see I have one out of order. I was thinking my stack was in, Steve. Hold on a second. Let me bump this. So just a few minutes ago, guys, I showed you these 3 prints. We actually have it in the pink background with the white and the red. Sorry about that. Now that's letting me believe that maybe this stack is not in order and I jumped the gun. We'll see. So there is the 2 gingerbread. We'll see if we find some more. This is the big focus print of this collection. You've got the red background. I love that you have the orange slices in there. And then, of course, your poinsettias with your berries. And then a little bit of jingle jingle berries with your evergreen. Absolutely love it. What?
When I was working these up, I just now realized it. I thought those oranges, I guess they're oranges.
They're orange slice.
Yeah, I thought they were little clocks.
Oh, well, you can make a clock out of it if you want to make
you
it a
can't
clock.
see details
On those
in those
little
little thumbnail images. So yeah, I thought those were clocks. I thought, oh well, they're tying in New Year's or something. Totally missed it.
It's orange slices. On a lot of Christmas wreaths and stuff, they'll have dried orange slices or the cinnamon sticks. Now, when I seen this, Steve, it took me back to the punch that Mom used to make with the fruit in it. So that's what made me smile and warm my heart. So this particular print, not only do we have it in the red background that we just seen, we've got it in this light minty green background. I found some more gingerbread people. That's all right. Let's slide it over. You've got it in the white background. And you've got all the colors brought in on that one. So super cute. I'm pretty sure we're going to find some more of these in the stack. I apologize, guys. I really did think these was in order.
Hey, it'll be a surprise.
It will be a surprise, just like Christmas. Love these little tiny micro dotty dots, as Diane says. You got it on the pink with the red dots. You've got it with the green and the white dots. I know there's more of these. We'll come to them. But we're back with that focus print. We've already seen it in the red background, the green background, and now we have it in that white background. So super yummy.
Megan Shine, she says beautiful.
Thank you, Miss Megan. We appreciate that.
And Julie Troutman, and she may be correct, she says that those look like pomegranates to me.
Well, doesn't pomegranates have a lot of seeds?
They do have a lot of seeds.
So this has no
who
seeds.
knows?
But if those could be seeds in there, we'll go with pomegranates or oranges. Or in Steve's world,
it's up to your own, interpretation.
Yeah, you do what you want to do. That's what I say. Okay, we have the plaids. I know there's more than this plaid in the stack. We will get to them, but this is the off-white. You got the greens, both color of the greens, the red and the pink. So we will come back to that one, I'm sure. We're back on the micro dots. I absolutely love this one. It's the off-white with the red and green. There is no pink in this one, so very traditional. And then you have it in the red background with the white dots.
This is one of the prettiest reds.
Pomegranates. Julie's probably right. You know them sisters, they always right.
We
Lori,
didn't have,
Julie, and Jan.
We did not have pomegranates in the mountains growing up.
No, I don't think I've ever tasted a pomegranate unless it was in maybe a juice or a fruit punch or something like that. But yeah, did our grocery store even carry
I don't think so.
All I remember out of our grocery store, which was Piggly Wiggly growing up, was the hot ham and cheese, because that's all I couldn't wait for, just get to Piggly Wiggly, and when we would leave, Mom would always buy me a hot ham and cheese. Okay, so back with our plaids, we talked about the white background. We have it in the red background. This one brings the pink in, and the two different color greens. Here is your more subtle one with the two-tone greens and the off-white. Here we are with the pink background. You've only got that lighter minty green. You don't have the darker green in this one, but you do have the red and the off-white running through. So you got those plaids in 4 colors.
This next one is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, this is cute, especially in the multicolor one.
It is so, it's the red. It is just so vivid.
It's yummy for sure. So like Steve said, it's red tone on tone, so that brings you just a little bit darker red. I know there's a little bit of shadow reflecting on this, but you've got the doves. I'm assuming that's doves. I'm waiting on Julie to tell me, no, that's a robin. No, I'm just kidding. I do think it is a dove. It's a very popular bird during the holidays. You got your ornaments, you got your trees, and then you got your little Christmas star on there. Just super cute. But let's see it in some other colors. This one I love, as you guys know. I love a good light background with multiple color motifs on it. So this brings in the light green, the light pink, and the red.
Julie said, girl, I could be so wrong, LOL.
No, I'm pretty sure you're probably right, because now that you said that, I'm like, yeah, I can see pomegranate. But I'm still in my world. I'm going with orange.
And let's see, Lori Baker said, I love a good plaid. These are beautiful. And Jan Price says, good morning.
See, the sisters, they keep us on track for sure. I'm with you, Lori. I love a good plaid. Last but not least, we have the pink background with the red motifs on top. So super cute. So I'm going to do a real quick flashback through this collection. Now that I've got all the prints together, and we know the difference between a fruit and a clock and potentially what bird. Sue, do you have anything before I review real quick?
No, we're caught up.
Okay. So we just seen this one with all the little motifs of Christmas. There's 3 prints there. The gingerbread man is very popular. I am sad to report the only way you're going to get this print here at SewEndipitous is if you get it in the pre-cuts or the fat quarter bundle, because we have sold out of this collection or this print in yardage, correct? Just say yes. We have. Yeah, we have. But we do have it with the red background and the white background.
Julie says, hold on, she said, I hate birds, so I don't care what it is. Ha 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 ha.
I love me some birds. Now, I don't like birds crapping on myself, but I do love some birds. We've got our plaids once again in the 4 colors. We've got our dotty dots in the 4 colors. You got that main focus print in 3 colors. You've got it in the red, the mint green background, and the off-white background. Then you've got the holly with the berries in 4. You've got it in the pinks and the reds, the off-whites, the greens and reds. Only the green and red here for more traditional, and then the red, pink, and white there. And then, of course, right where we started was those amazing snowflakes. This is a white tone on tone, red with white, and then the white multiple. I'm going to move these. Once again, it is called Merrily On High. We've got all the pre-cuts. This is the Elvira GE pattern. This was pieced by Diane Quirk. It was quilted by the Wandering Thread, which is Miss Laura Phillips. Super yummy, done in that collection. We know where some of that fabric went. Diane stole it. We also have Diane's Spring Fling table runner used in that collection as well, which was a quilt as you go. We talked about the puzzles. Steve, I just have a couple more things. Is there any comments that I need to?
Carol Romberg said, beautiful.
I agree with you, Miss Carol. Good morning. So tomorrow, guys, assuming I am on video, which unless something happens, I plan to be here in the morning. I am going to be showing you one of these two collections. I do not know which. I'm either going to be showing you the Snowy Crystal collection. I briefly showed this to you guys before when we first ordered it like 6 or 9 months ago, but it is actually in the building. These are the 70-some bolts of fabric that Steve was talking about that he worked up yesterday. Is it all on the website?
Yes.
Okay, so on the website, if you want a sneak peek before my video, you're going to be looking for snow crystals, or you are going to be looking for Christmas time. And we will be showcasing these either tomorrow's video or next week, because I do have this to show, and I'm kind of leaning towards showing this one tomorrow. This is Paul's at Play. Is that correct?
Sounds right.
When all else fails, look at the selvage, Lisa. Paul's at Play. We still got to go through this collection. I'm hoping Karen Gilson's watching this video, because this collection was ordered with her in mind. We will showcase through that either tomorrow or next week. So that's 2 more collections to show. There's so much. There's so much. Asheville Party Bus, there is still a few seats left on that. Definitely jump on that. That is filling fast. We go on August the 13th, if I remember correctly. That is on a Thursday. Super excited about that. People have been asking still about the Handy Quilter event that starts the first week of August. That Handy Quilter event has filled, but still continue to send your requests in to attend one of those, as we do create a waiting list. We have another one coming in November. I think it's November. It is not on the website yet. Speaking of November, we have our Holiday Crafters Market, the first weekend, I think, of November, 6th, 7th, and 8th, something like that. Officially this minute, because I had not even thought about it, but since it's coming out of my mouth, I'm going to say it. We do have it open for vendors. I will say I did blab about it yesterday for just a lot of the tables. Steve's looking at me like, you didn't do a video yesterday. I was on the floor and mentioning it. And one of the hula girls is back there going, we got a table, we got a table. So some of the tables is already taken, but it is in first come, first serve. So if you want to apply for a vendor's table, you can start emailing me as of today, Lisa Renee at lisareneinc.com. Please send numerous pictures of your product or your booth tables where you've set up somewhere else. And just shoot me an email and I'll send you any information that is available on that. Limited space, and like I said, I don't think those are priced yet, Brenda. They are, I know I'm doing 2 things at once, sorry. I don't think there's that many tables left, but definitely get them in. Steve, what else did I forget?
Well, I was just going to say, Julie says those fabrics are beautiful. And today is the last day to register for Seems Like Magic. Christmas stocking. That class is tomorrow for ages 9 through 17. There is still some slots available, so yes, you do have the opportunity to jump in that. That is a class that Miss Lori Baker is teaching, and I think maybe Ann Bellinger is going to be assisting her. So yes, super excited about that. There's so much going on. I just got back in the shop yesterday. Like I said, I've been at Nashville dealing with SVP Worldwide Sewing Global Summit. So much fun. So I'm still digging out. If you have messaged me and you have not heard from me, I am working my way to that. But guys, I think that is it for now. This is Lisa at SewEndipitous, where unexpected happiness is found in every stitch. Bye, guys.